BJ Penn, according to Yahoo Sports' Kevin Aioli, is coming back. He's fighting Dennis Seaver at UFC 199. The whole thing surrounding BJ Penn before all this was his future regarding the UFC was a little bit cloudy because of accusations regarding him and a former employee at his website, bjpenn.com, which is all over the place in regards to MMA news and in good and bad ways, but that's another story for another time. Penn was accused on social media by this former employee of sexually assaulting the ex-employee's girlfriend. The UFC has looked into it and they released this statement. We've taken a look at the available facts, which aren't too substantial, and 2 stories of what happened. To date, there is no action at all being taken by any law enforcement agency. We've decided to allow BJ to fight. However, we are going to continue to monitor the situation. If more information becomes available to us, obviously we reserve the right to reevaluate it. No charges have been filed in the case. Penn has denied any allegations against him. So BJ Penn is going to fight at UFC 199 right now against Dennis Seaver. He's been training at Jackson Wink. Greg Jackson says this BJ Penn, this version of BJ Penn now is back to what he used to be because it was that Frankie Edgar fight did nobody any favors. What do you think of BJ Penn coming back? I mean, he is a UFC Hall of Famer after all. This is a little different than what we're used to.
Yeah, I love BJ Penn and all, but I don't think he needs to come back.
I don't see the need for BJ Penn to come back.
For what? And it's not like he's going to, look, if he was going to, and again, I say, using GSP for an example, if he can come back and make waves or get in title contention, that's something else. But BJ Penn's not going to get back into the title picture.
No.
So what are you fighting for?
He's fighting at featherweight right now for this fight. But when you look at his last 3 fights, it's Nick Diaz in the welterweight title eliminator that happened in 2011. Then it was Rory McDonald. Then it was Frankie Edgar at featherweight where Frankie dominated that fight. So, Dennis Seaver, if he's going to come back, Seaver is a guy, Seaver's fallen off the map completely, but.
Yeah, but what if he loses to Seaver? I guess that's my point. Is like he has nothing to gain and everything to really lose here because if Seaver beats him, it's like, why were you in the cage? Why are you in the octagon?
There's
nothing to gain.
Bring up a great point.
There's nothing to gain for Penn in this. There's nothing.
Yeah, for the past half decade, he's looked really out of it. Because BJ Penn, this guy was the prodigy. The guy was incredibly fast. His reflexes were outstanding. He was able to do things that people couldn't match.
Yeah, Jens Pulver were great.
But now he's 37 years old. He's coming back off of a major layoff. It's a weird spot. It's a really weird spot, especially with all the stuff surrounding BJ Penn. And, of course, everything as of now is unsubstantiated, and the UFC's no charges filed and all that. And it's just a weird move for Penn. If he comes out and looks great again, then more power to him. But I think you're right with this. I don't think that it's necessary. But if he wants to do it, we'll see how it goes at 199 because – that's a great card with Faber and Cruz and Rockhold and Weidman, and Penn had some star power to it, but I don't know. I feel like this is one of the things I don't know if it's going to work out in BJ Penn's favor.